Welcome back to the Gen Zone Season 3, Episode 10. Naturally, the first time we go with a visual platform. Neither of us hit anything, so that's how it goes. I've been spiraling ever since, trying to change it up. But the season records, we both finished down 9 units last week. Not great, far from great. You can make the argument. All right, now I'm on the season. I'm down 1.8 units, which is alarming, to put it lightly. You're still looking great overall, but you are down 2 the last few weeks. You are now only up 24.62. I would gladly trade place with you in a heartbeat. I'm on the road today, so I'm holding this thing nice and awkward right here for a little bit. So I'll let you kick off the 1 o'clock slate. Just reason being, my favorite play of the season is going to be my first play, the 4 o'clock hour. So I want to get dibs on that just in case you steal it from me. So go ahead.
Favorite
What's your
play
favorite?
of the season?
By
Holy.
a mile. By a mile. So
So
who's your who's your
disclaimer.
1 o'clock stud?
I am playing with COVID-like symptoms today, so just sucking it up and getting the podcast done. First play, Deshaun Watson, quarterback, Cleveland Browns, plus 750 on FanDuel. Browns are playing at Baltimore. He's averaging just over 26 rush yards per game, and he's got one touchdown in the 4 games that he has played, not counting the one he was injured. So I really like those odds. I think points are going to be coming at a premium in that game, and I think he just gets it done any way he can, which I think is going to be his legs. So plus 750, I really like that for Deshaun.
Yeah, Deshaun. Listen, anytime you get a quarterback, whether they're mobile or not, you're always 1 yard away at times from scoring. Deshaun can scoot a bit, so I do like that. The only thing that I'd be a little nervous about is that's my favorite under the week. Those two defenses know each other. Those two teams know each other. Two great defenses. But overall, I like it. Plus 750 is a good number. A lot of people know Deshaun Watson. A lot of people don't know Eric Saubert. Eric Saubert is going to be my number one play right now. He's the number 2 tight end in Houston. They're pretty banged up. Brevin Jordan, our buddy, he's out. The only tight end to really have active outside of Eric Saubert is Dalton Schultz. So not only that, but you look at the fact that Cincinnati, who they are playing, is 29th against the tight end. And on top of that, Houston might be the best. Take away the fact that the Texans, they have a rookie quarterback. If you knew nothing about football and just came down and watched all these games, you would think that they are the Chiefs. They have the best offense in football the last few months. They really stand out every time you watch them. So give me an explosive offense. Give me a guy who be on the field a whole lot, and give me the weakness of the Bengals, which is the tight end. Give me Eric Saubert plus 1,500 on FanDuel.
Don't hate it. Yeah, Houston's offense is crazy. CJ Stroud is a freaking stud.
Mm-hmm.
My second play here, Elijah Mitchell, running back, San Fran, plus 1,100 on FanDuel. They're playing at Jacksonville. He's obviously Christian McCaffrey's backup. He was competing with Jordan Mason for those backup carries, but it looks like he's gotten that backup role back to his. Hasn't been getting a
Back
ton
to
of
his.
carries.
Okay.
Why are you coming at me like that?
No, I didn't say anything.
But yeah, he hasn't been getting a crazy amount of carries, but it's Elijah Mitchell. He's talented. So I gotta trust him plus 1,100.
Yeah, backup carries are back to his. I don't think you can
Well, that
not
makes
sound.
sense.
No, I agree. I think it's a
I think
it's a good play. I think it's a good play, and I agree with you. My third play, someone who sounds like they would say that. No, that's a whole different thing. Anyway, my second play is going to be. I thought it was my third. My second play will be Kyle Phillips, rookie wide receiver. No, maybe second year receiver out of UCLA for Tennessee. I got news for you. Treylon Burks, he's a bust, absolute bust. He was barely on the field. As I've been watching the rookie quarterback Levis, he loves Kyle Phillips. You think that he liked the explosive guys. Hopkins is coming back a little bit. The guy who's sneaky under the radar, catching balls every other drive, is going to be Kyle Phillips. White kid, pretty slow, but he gets open, which is all you can ask for if you're looking to score a touchdown. Tampa Bay also terrible against the pass, 31st against wide receivers as a whole. So plus 600 on FanDuel, not great. It qualifies for us plus 430 elsewhere. So give me the plus 600 on FanDuel. I think Kyle Phillips is a good value right there.
Yeah, don't hate that. He actually had a big game. It was either last week or 2 weeks ago. He kind of went off a little bit. I want to keep with that theme, and I'm going to go with his quarterback, Will Levis, plus 700 on FanDuel. He's only got 13 total rushing yards in his 2 starts, but he's big. He's athletic. He can move a little bit, and I think he can lower that shoulder and get in the end zone if he needs to. They're playing at Tampa Bay. I think he has another good game, and I think he runs one in as well. So plus 700 on FanDuel. Love that.
Yeah, no, fair odds. I had him last week. I liked him a lot. He's big, he's mobile, he can scoot. So as you get near the red zone, the only thing I don't like about that is you have the biggest running back the last couple decades outside of Ron Dane in the backfield for him. So that may take away some targets. But overall, he has all the tools. There's no reason why he doesn't get in. I like that play a lot. My third play is going to be Dontavian Wicks, rookie wide receiver. Green Bay is a weird team. They all the receivers pretty much outside of the kid, second year from North Dakota State, Watson, are all on the same playing field. I mean, between Romeo Cobbs or Dubes, whatever his name is, Cobbs is gone. Wicks, all these guys are all the same. So you just pick a name out of a hat. They're all the same. So I'm just looking at odds here. Plus 900 on FanDuel, plus 700 on Sugar House. So we'll take the plus 900. And on top of it, as you can see, I'm always going against weaknesses on the defense. Pittsburgh is 28th against wide receivers.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Packers wide receiver room is just a bunch of like random ass names.
I saw you on the report a couple days ago. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I popped up. I showed up for a couple days.
Failed the drug test, so they let you go. So I'm glad to have you back.
Okay, my fourth play here. I'm going Tank Bigsby, running back, Jacksonville Jaguars, plus 1100 at Caesar Sportsbook. He's gotten at least 2 rushes in every single game this season. He has 2 rushing touchdowns on the season. He gets some goal line work, although Travis Etienne is really coming out as that primary ball carrier. Bigsby's not getting as much work, but they're still working him in. Don't hate it. They're playing San Francisco, stout defense, but plus 1100 for a guy who gets some goal line carries. I can get down with that. So give me Tank Bigsby.
I'm going to go with his teammate who I've had at least 3 or 4 times this year. Do you know who I'm referencing?
Tim Jones?
Absolutely. Like, again, I'm going to go against weak spots on defenses. You would say San Fran, they don't have weak spot. They kind of do. They're 27th against wide receivers. So give me Tim Jones here. He really is the true number 3 wide receiver. I know your boy Agnew. Agnew's not a true receiver. He's a game changer. You can get him the ball and go 80 yards for you. But if you're looking for 3rd and 6, you're not going to have Agnew out there. He's more of a first down, 1st and 10, get him the ball in weird ways. Maybe 4th and inches, he'll get an end around. But from a pure receiver perspective, give me Tim Jones, plus 650 on Sugar House, plus 1200 on FanDuel. So Tim Jones, a lot of value there. It will be my 4th play.
I was looking at Tim Jones. I think he gets out there on the field a lot and does a lot of exercising, but doesn't put up a lot of stats. So I can respect that. I respect it. My last play for the 1 o'clocks is Keyshawn Vaughn, another guy who gets out there and just exercises, doesn't put up any stats. Running back for the Tampa Bay Bucks, plus 1,600 on BetMGM. Playing Tennessee at home. 4 of his last 5 games, he's had 4 or more carries. So they're giving him the ball. He's just not very good at football, but he's a big back. I think if he gets one by the goal line, I think he can punch one in. Plus 1,600. Really, really crazy odds for my guy Vaughn.
Isn't Keyshawn isn't Vaughn like a midget? Is he like 5'8", 5'9"?
Yeah, I think he's small, but he's like
thick.
He's thick.
He's thick
Guy.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a thick back as well. Mike Boone, running back for Houston. Right now they really only play two running backs behind Pierce. What's his name? It's not Antonio Pierce. That's the Damian Pierce.
Yes.
Antonio Pierce, now the interim coach in Oakland. Behind Damian Pierce. Cincinnati 17th against the running back. So right middle of the road, but it's not a huge run strength. So I'm not worried about it. Mike Boone is a veteran, big back, thick back. So for my 5th and final play, I think it's a safe play. Plus 475 Sugar House, plus 600 FanDuel. That will round out my plays. So for the joint parlay, $10 each, $20 total. We'll go to FanDuel. You have Deshaun Watson. I have Eric Saubert. $20 gets back $2,720. So well worth it. Only need 2 legs. That is very, very, very juicy. So for the 4 o'clock, like I said, this is my favorite play all year. No brainer. Now, the only thing before I even give you who it is, it's a New York Giant. Okay. They're getting 17.5 points. That is a collegiate number. So Vegas is saying they're not worried about them scoring at all. They may not score. They may not get the ball in the opponent's red zone. That is true. But if they do get it there, I like Tommy DeVito, the rookie quarterback at Syracuse. He can't throw, but he's a big body, and he can certainly run. When I saw this number, I almost fainted. He's plus 1,600 on FanDuel. 1,600 on FanDuel. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Especially when you look at guys like Josh Dobbs who are plus 320. Okay. I get they're on a better team with better offense. Give me Tommy DeVito, by far my favorite play for the season and for the 1 o'clock slate.
Well, it's a good thing that you went first because I have Tommy DeVito as well, plus 1,600 exact odds. And yeah, I just love that play because he's not going to be able
It's
to throw.
crazy.
He's going to have to
He
run.
can't throw. Can't throw. He stakes.
Yeah. He's already got one rushing touchdown, so just do it again.
Against my Jets. Yep, agreed.
I guess keep going.
All right. Oh, was he number one play?
He was my number 3 play, but
Okay. I was gonna try to get a head start on the my laptop. This new laptop stinks. My second play is gonna be Van Jefferson going back to the well again. He owes me big time. 4th or 5th year guy to South Carolina, has done nothing for me. He's let me down time and time again. He could be my Trey McBride though for you. He eventually came through. Van Jefferson is due. He's the number 2 in Atlanta. Atlanta receivers now, you have to respect him a little bit now that we have Taylor Heineke back there, which I know sounds absurd, but in comparison, compared to the kid at Cincinnati, Riddler, who stinks, now we finally have a quarterback. And on top of that, this is going to be a terrible game, by the way. Atlanta, Arizona, yeesh. But Arizona is 24th against the wide receiver. So 24th against wide receiver. I have a number 2 wide receiver, plus 500 on FanDuel all day. This is the week that Van Jefferson scores.
I was looking at Van Jefferson. I just plus 500. I would hope to get him a little bit better than that, but I respect it. My second play is going to be Justin Herbert, quarterback, Los Angeles Chargers, plus 600 on Caesar Sportsbook. He's got 3 rush touchdowns on the season, so he's been getting into that end zone more than he has been in his previous few seasons because the last 2 years I would pick him every single time, and he did not score. So looking a little bit better this year. Over under in that game is 48.5 versus Detroit. So give me a piece of that and give me Justin Herbert plus 600.
Yeah, I like that. So that'll be your play for the parlay. My last play for the 4 o'clock. I'm pretty much all veterans this week outside Tommy DeVito. I'm going back to Zach Pascal. He's the number 3 or 4 wide receiver in Arizona. The fact that they have Kyler Murray back, who's been in the league a few years. He's not playing video games or what, we know he's not watching game film, but he'll have the ability to roll around out there, extend the play. When you're a veteran playing for 5, 6, 7 years as a wide receiver, that means one thing is how to get open. So extend the play, find Zach Pascal in the end zone. I got Zach Pascal plus 850 on Sugar House or on FanDuel to round about my plays.
Yeah, Zach Pascal, fan of the show, friend of the show, love the guy.
Yep.
I'm going with another New York Giant here. I'm going Jalen Hyatt, wide receiver, plus 1,000 on FanDuel. Like you were saying, at Dallas, 17-point spread. They're going to have to throw because they're going to be down so much. So why not score your first career touchdown, Jalen Hyatt? 42-0, and he just gets it in there to make it 42-7. Let's go, Jalen.
Is that the final score you have? Yeah. Like I said, it's tough. Yeah. It's tough with the Giants. I mean, they're that 17.5 number may not be big enough. I don't think it is. So I respect that. I like Jalen Hyatt. He is a game changer. He's got speed. Is that your final play?
That is my final play.
All right. So for the 4 o'clock joint parlay with Tommy DeVito, and your quarterback there, where the hell is he? Where's your quarterback? Am I blind?
Who, Herbert?
Yeah. What'd you get Herbert at?
600.
On what?
Caesars.
Okay, he's plus 440 that we're going to use on FanDuel. 2,000 gets back 1,836. So there we go. Something's got to give. We got to hit enough losing for us. We got to, maintain some respect here. So we got to get right. Both of us got to get right sooner than later. But yeah, Tommy DeVito is the play of the week. So hopefully we hit. Chaz, feel better from COVID. I hope this teaches you a lesson. Get boosted. If you're listening to this, get boosted. Science is real, right?
Yeah, I'm going to get my 12 vaccines as soon as this is over.
Good. As you should. And if you're not vaccinated, honestly, you should probably die. I think we can all agree to that.
Yeah, we can all agree with that.
Good. Yeah, you science deniers, go to hell sooner than later. Thank you, Charlie. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week.